About Farouk Wahab, Edja, EOCO, the FBI, Dutch authorities are detaining open offense OK Frimpong, Airward, the Schiphol Airport over the alleged romance fraud. Now, baby, I said why. In fact, Farouk Chima, Bonnie Awaye, any how one person almost 70 justice here, and Nunyano, a justifiable when you want some name. The issue is with the mode of arrest because this is a certain parliamentarian or serve a country, even if you to look as a private individual or koi on a diplomatic passport Ghana for na sanction ediamano. So na arrest anyhow see chain no. We feel say a completely disrespectful to Ghana as a sovereign country. And so disrespect we feel say EOCO for also can ho bi. And FBI for any Dutch authorities no are disrespecting Ghana. Now, so better na sinti. There was a statement at US Justice Department released here on their website concerning arrest ahodoa FBI for any extraditions are almost when it comes to Ghanaian citizens ahodoa they almost US to face charges for this fraud. Now, in that statement, they mentioned and then appreciated Ghanaian authorities, the AG, the EOCO, any authorities be Ghana so no cooperate in this arrest, any extradition issues are so. And on a Farouk Wahab say EOCO for any FBI for cooperate in this case intino. The most respectful and the dignified way so the first betchi opening normally ne ko Ekosiisen US. Enye how am kwache no and also meditating no the Schiphol airport no. To him, the mode of arrest ne how also mo opening no it's more like as a kidnapping no. And muntimi because ochra say American we lawmaker and we call baby no man be so for detaining no hosa. And the US one best start here quoting international laws, the Geneva Convention and all that because Farouk Chima, how much opening we detaining no a third party country so no a breach of international diplomacy, a breach Geneva Convention, a breach processes I say a faso, a chubia or serve a country, maybe a wedding no or maybe so no man panel. They should have gone through the right process and the right process they say or no expect to send come back to Yamana Bidu Ghana and I say ombetwa me EOCO fu mu mache no Ghana ha na nkoma hande na ma no FBI for no de free Ghana ha ko they should have gone through the extradition processes but then some betwa na mudi nipa na to stop place wo baby na ya kwache na fa ho se chenchene e for so de free ho akode it feels like ya kidnapping say nipa na in that case more yes because mumbu Ghana ene yembra and Farouk Chima de ama na ni abre ne say yetimi de ye we dia then it means say ombetimi de aye man pani wo baby and nothing would happen. So according to Farouk Wahab, so opinion I boni so nye boni mfa na ho. The political affiliation any the issue. But the issue is say the arrest should have gone through the right processes. How much no it breach all diplomatic protocols. And according to Farouk, the right thing should have been done.
For an individual like any other Ghanaian, and any other Ghanaian, so a private and also a government official, one way or the other, achieve and a being a problem thing. Now, look at it in it's a country of 40 million population nearly. And you say, Nipa Baku, and answer where MP. Now, problem, a biba, it needs to be our country in the show. Because Abrofono, first and foremost, at the level of Omo Prime Minister, Omo presidents, good number of them, they are serving jail sentences. And it doesn't affect you. Today's Brazilian president, he was in jail for 8 years. He went to serve jail sentence. He came back and he's still a president. And of Brazil. So this one will not be an isolated case. The woman said, one, as a country, we put aside politics. As a country, let's deal with realities. And he said, and yet, I mean, the crime now are committed because we've not received, and we've not read official report from the Netherlands or the Dutch to say, offense is way and the action. Only for you and I to know, say, yes, say, at the instance and request of the United States FBI, na certain romance can be involved. Seriously, one, the categorized person here in or a passport holder, meaning what I do know is that MPs no more service passport. But people are saying, say, diplomatic passport. I mean, we say me from the MPBR. But then say okra service passport and also okra diplomatic passport. And Akoba say when your case, first of all, when you're exempted from maybe immunity. The fact you be credit diplomatic passport and not service passport. It be an immunity income, but we are holding it as a service passport, a travel document. But there is the catch. Why you boni etia Dutch government and Holland as a country? Answer is yes or answer is no. In this regard, the attorney director said only Dutch people ni asem. Two, and in an EOCO and your stop. Some of us have heard say. Now EOCO UK using KLM. But my background is very noisy, if maybe. Thank you. It is no the KLM need to coin. Then I'm challenging say any flight that leaves from Accra to Europe, Air Brussels, Air KLM, Air British Airways, they profile every passenger behind. And before you go on through the profiling system, Nipano, that is the individual traveler. So our stop list, our problem, our the country now and the first holding or first arriving country in the European Union. The profilers, information, they should have alerted him. They should have blocked him from boarding the aircraft. Say he's on stop list, and as Holland does not want him. But in fact, so if we had the first day collaborated story, say media nature and try, say the EOCO and the FBI and the collaborate here, the Dutch for stop on it. Then in fact, we are in a very serious country. And he said, EOCO is an agency in Ghana. And when him say SYZ person a year, member of parliament for Ghana. So the first person, the first agency to know the address is EOCO. So EOCO is trying to tell us, I say, now only FBI for collaborating. And now him say Nipane Eko and we do Amsterdam ni action to brush the face of a country Ghana. Then I'm afraid. Because one, KLM cannot tell us say they will allow somebody our own stop list is for Amsterdam. Allow the person to board an aircraft. In the first place, it is not true. And a two, arrival on either service passport or diplomatic passport. And then you will declare an identity. Time on stop on. So a member of parliament. The first point of call is the Ghana mission. First point of call because a VVIP, a country's parliamentary member. Obet my head is like American congressman. Obet my case American like Nigerian senator. Obet my letter said like German Bundes. Your friend is a parliamentarian, a member. And to say or a member of parliament. Now block on. And when you're previous and when you pass or your present sitting member of parliament. So it does not exonerate him. Say it be a biaba na ya stop on. No. But the crime that stops people at instance in Europe, crime that you can hold somebody without any even the status, a murder crime or a wanted or murder. Is that the case? Answer is no. Two, a drug related, a beer or drug offense be, and as a drug be crown. No, it has not. Name when you third party request. What is the third party here? The third party is an agent. Who is the agent? FBI. Now, when did FBI knew? When did they know so Utukwai? And when did they put him on stop list? Our European Union Central Europe, Central Migration, Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. That is not in doubt. And Tisanka or Kono, and call through Portugal, and then reflecting on the request from the European Union Central System. So he would have entered the Europe and transit to wherever he was going without they knowing. But agreeing said not to Amsterdam Central, which is the Central European immigration point, and the other home system. So medical challenges from KLM, profile and SM Kumu. One who Oman Amsterdam. So what stop on? I saw the Ghana mission. I believe some Ghana mission. I don't know so Ghana mission so tia. or a member of parliament immediately no also inform the parliament. They find say no suntin ma parliament yet say e bia wonya sa problem no. Now the issue here is say a romance scam. I'm saying say as a VIP of the country, near mission, nanya drug at the airport, nanya murder case in sight, and when you no, and a third party request from a US agency there. What the law requires, the minute is Ghana government already as a parliamentarian. The minute Holland is not a country as or no hold
Angel.
If Americans need him, it is fair, depending on whatever they need him for. But you have to bring him back to his motherland. You bring him back to Ghana. The EOCO that collaborated, if that's the case, they can meet him at Kotoka Airport. Then the law takes its course. Because one, even American Ghana, extradition pacts a new one. About your romance scam and come. There were MOU memorandum. And then they need your false idea shame. And they work it through the Attorney General's office. And yet Interpol, as they normally claim, it is not true. They have to go to the Attorney General office to invoke a request of memorandum, say, Bonnie way the American for Yanimo collaborate, Yamamu defense budget, say Mamma you are invoking a memorandum which is not actually the case of an agreement. Yani America for agreement, either murder case, either drug related, which is international. It is none of them. And it's almost a channel. And there be a Shoshana. You don't brush the face of the country over such an issue through a third party and a third party country. You bring him back. In Ghana, what I've said and I've said over and over and said, the Ghana Parliament should not sit and feel said a political issue said the artist a bit more can and the bit so make comments. Me, I'm very neutral person. I don't do anything to do with politics. But it's not about politics because if care is not taken, your president Kwaku do baby one day. Now you'll be a stopper. Ethiopia and also be a stopper. Our Brazil's airport. Why? You see Nicaragua for say, did not to stop the Nicaragua for Sheldon. The Speaker of Parliament betu Kwaku do baby. Ni a stopper. Why? You see it be a this or that. Now you say American congressman and a bad Ghana. And assume say congressman here wanted or Nigeria. And a Ghana for whom your system say he was on stop list, sir. Do you think, sir, Ghana betma who do US congressman Kroma say Nigeria me fanunkwana? Answer is no.
Angel.
So I'm looking at the basis of my country and the understanding of your country. And then how we preserve, conserve, protect, and guide our VIPs. That is where my concern is. I don't care whatever them be our kwakwaye. And it is not known. Young fans say won't deal with the law. But I'm particularly concerned in the eyes of diplomacy, in the eyes of standard practices. And the standard practices is that crime no be against that for, and the answer is maybe yes, and yet that for. Now Musa said the Citizens Protection Act. No country comes next closer to Holland, the whole worldwide. The next country is Switzerland. So protecting the citizen, no country comes closer than Holland. Why? Because when even European Union in 1992, 1991, Barroso time, when they start to make laws, Holland for almost sentencing drugs related, no way, come free. More a law and no more system, one practice with German, with other parts of the whole Europe. 3-1. So what's a Dutch citizen? 1. Our country, or the prisoners 3. Who our country in the prisoners 3? One country, Babajin in the Babako. That is how deep the Dutch system protect their distance. When him Dutch for Yachumo Bangkok. When him Dutch for Yachumo Philippines. Pedophile acts related issues. Very internationally known. Citizens do any money, any exchange they will do and bring their citizens. In Jacoban said Ghana MP, a certain MP, when your case, next year are stopping the airport, we the Ghanaians and our citizens, rather no, we whatever the minimum to that extent. But whatever there may be, he has to do transaction or whatever with the Kofi, it is up to him. But I'm speaking on behalf, and as a Ghanaian, say, this is not the practice. Because FBI in your country, FBI is an agent. EOCO is an agent. No agency in this part of the world is bigger than the Ghana sovereign nation with sovereignty rights and our parliament. No nation, no agency, not the CIA, not the FBI. And we must seek to protect. And I've advised and I've said, say, the Speaker of Parliament is a traveling person. Other dignitaries, they are traveling people. Say, diplomatic passport in Ukraine, it even worsens the case. Because the mission would have to be called, the first court appearance. And then they have to take notes. Then they have to take the report of whatever. They are stopping on. They have to know. And then they have to deal with it. Then he has to be represented by a lawyer of the country, plus the league mission, which is the Ghana mission. Because, Papa, your Ghana Foreign Services.
Angel.
And your Ghana Foreign Service personnel.
Angel.
Your ambassadors, career diplomats, political diplomats, foreign service operatives, any the RDs, research department officials, see, I'm protected side we are. Anybody from anywhere, everything must stop a Ghanaian dignity. And I'm giving a reference case scenario of 2014, 2015, thereabouts. A Ghanaian, only a Ghanaian, but then somebody who was using the diplomatic passport of Ghana. And let us not get it wrong. Or a foreigner, I'm a government now. You man diplomatic passport, we are near J, and as expire, you renew. You create diplomatic passports of other countries and work for them over certain projects. We are now the Amawu, and I'm so that's all. Obia no create diplomatic passport no Togolese national. Ekosiisen, a friend say Greece, Athens. Not Togo, a Yadema, and a political enemy, no open action. And the person was having his private jets. Okodu Athens, not as a country, Togo, where Tima managed enough to international stop places. So, and Okodu, Athens, and stop on. They are stopping, he was using Ghana diplomatic passport. Now let's see what Ghana did. And the Togo had proven beyond, say, he's a Togolese. But the passport he traveled on was Ghana diplomatic passport. Musa said, did Ghana allow them to go under President John Mahama's government in 2015? Under the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Madam Hanatete Munkobusano. Ghana fought, said it's undiplomatic. They will not allow today, they will not allow tomorrow. And for that matter, Greece is a third party country. Greece is a third party country. Why Greece money and no? Why did money or Greece and no? In two holding I then. The Togo from Hiana, for request for Ghana no major. That is how it was. And I'm asking the same thing. The why you be asking? But we are talking about the standard law and the practice and the diplomacy, International Relations Act, and the Vienna Conventions. You can't just block somebody's sitting member of parliament over any case. Abra, Ebia, country law, and before so be free, now EOCO you aware. Before so be free, KLM no you aware. And it's very short. Country be no protecting the citizens in Holland. Therefore, Ghana should petition through their mission, through the ambassador, immediately. Because Ghana ne that pitching any problem Krumada. Ghana country, one near G-man, any Jagapi issue, mankind man for yard about 34 years ago, 32 years ago. Obra has story in the set, any perfume. But incidental, did this SCN? Yes, sentence gentleman. From day one, I didn't call someone prison. Copy him down when you are clemency. Monkobus as a Dutch for Mtrasi. Monkobus as a Dutch for Omtrasi, Nhyira from toiletries to everything. They gave him. Protected because a Dutch citizen until he release him through the clemency. When him appeals to Dr. Dutch for years and Sunday DJ, Mr. Jiman. When my appeals to do Rokra, Germany, education citizen free German police, German migration, German prisons. And it's not me, I don't care about the political gimmicks and the gymnastics around the issue. I'm very particular about the fact that I'm protecting your VIPs. I'm protecting your dignitaries. When you issue with Abu Treka, sorry to say, when you issue with other guys, but when you're a certain member of parliament, the disgrace becomes massive. Now, America, in the same 1990, 1991, 92, Vaco Hospital is on record, and you journalists can check. They had the United States medical doctor, who was a gynae, and Oyerepa Vaco. What did he do? When women labor, they deliver. He was accused, and the Ghanaian nurses noticed that when the women have delivered their placenta, he was keeping them in his fridge and eating them. That was cannibalism. What happened in that 1992 when they arrested the gentleman? American for Jenokoi. They are Jenokoi. I'm a Ghana Frano and the Rollins. Next respond come the issue by yes, you medical. So countries protect their citizens. And this is the case Dutch government having had say on wire the bonnet. So on the bonnet, they are on releasing the Ghana. Now American former finding free Ghana and finding call.
Thank you very much, Mr. Farouk Yamisha, Obra.
God bless you.
Comprehensive. Farouk Wahab.